Hey lovelies, it's Georgia and I am here to recreate this look for the NYX Face Awards. I hope you guys love watching me recreate this look and do this look, and it means so much to me to be able to enter into the NYX Face Awards. So here is the video. Keep watching to see how I recreated this look. Thank you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Hey everybody, it's Georgia and I am entering the NYX Face Awards, and I am basically going to do the look that I just showed you, well, just basically did a video of. That is the look I'm going to recreate. If you guys didn't see the intro, I will try to bring up the photo of what I'm actually going to recreate. So this baby here is sorry, I don't know if you can fully see, but that is the look that I'm going to recreate minus the lips, because I could probably do the lips, but I kind of don't want to do the lips. I just kind of want to do the eye look and the rainbow, like, eyeshadow type of thing. But that is the look I'm going to recreate. I'm probably not going to do the dots. But yeah, I'm going to recreate that. So first of all, what I need to do is basically I have a fresh face sitting right here. So let's get into the foundation and everything laid down and the primer and stuff like that. So I am going to be taking the Can't Stop, Won't Stop NYX matte primer. This is the base that I like to use. I kind of like this stuff. I don't know, it's like a really weird consistency. It's like makes everything matte, and like it looks like it kind of like makes your whole face matte, and it feels amazing too, because once you like apply it, it dries matte. It's so awesome. Awesome stuff. I really like it because it makes my face all matte. It's so good. And like a little bit goes a long way, so it's kind of really nice because it feels kind of amazing. It's like the nicest feeling stuff ever. I really like it. It's a little, because I've got my fan on, it's a little bit hard to like tell you how fast it dries because I've got my fan on, but it dries super fast. So if you like your primer to like rub it in properly, probably this guy is probably not going to be your best friend when it comes to like having a fan on it and stuff like that. So you are basically it is going to dry super fast and feel a bit weird on your face, but that is okay. And it leaves like residue on my hands, but it's all good. So I'm going to be taking the NYX Can't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Porcelain, which is my shade. I'm very fair, as you guys already know that from previous videos and seeing me and stuff. I'm very fair. So this guy, I'm just going to basically put on this kind of like makeup art kind of tray where you mix like all different shades and stuff like that. Okay, for some reason the lid is a bit got old foundation in it, which is all good. So I'm just going to take a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend my face. As you guys probably know, I'm trying to find my mirror, which it's disappeared on me. I will be back with my mirror. I'm back with my mirror because I lost my mirror. This is just a mirror I'm going to be using, and I'm sorry that it is a branded one, but I'm not telling you who the brand it is. This is just to help me put my foundation on and guide me properly, so hopefully. See, the thing is, when I did this on my face for the first time, I didn't put foundation down. So I was a little bit lazy and decided that I didn't want to put foundation on. And so I kind of just went like that. But because this is for the NYX Face Awards, I thought maybe I should put foundation on, just so I am putting something down on my face, not just basically just drawing stuff on my face. I wanted to show how I apply my foundation and how I put my foundation on and stuff like that. So I did kind of want to take that element to a different sort of standard as well. And I'm also hoping that this video isn't that long too. Just a thought in my head, because I think, I don't know, I mean, at least it'll be there and it'll show my skills and how talented I am, I guess. But a lot of people already know that. But hey, I decided that I wanted to enter into this competition because I did it last year. So I thought, hey, give it another chance, give it another go through, and just see where you come and where you place. Yeah. So for the rest of the video, you guys may have heard me not talking. So this is the part I really want to talk in. So this is where I'm going into the eye look. So I'm going to be taking some of the Sugar Trip palette, and I'm going to also be taking some colors from also their Art Pop stuff as well. And then I'm also going to be taking some of the colors out of Ultimate palette too. And then also Land of Lollies. So you guys are going to see me switch between each different shade. And if I do that, I do apologize because I am going to basically reference back to the picture, just because I want to kind of recreate everything that I did. So I think on this side, I think it was purple, blue, green, and then it went yellow and then orange. So because I did two different eyes two different ways, so I'm going to try and recreate that as much as possible as I can, because this is what I wanted to create. And then also I probably will be doing the rainbow mainly in the forehead area, just to take it off of scale a little bit. So let's get into it. So I think the first colors I used was, for one eye, I think it was, I split it up. So that's how I did it. Sorry, I'm just reassuring myself to know what I'm doing, so don't mind me. So I think I'm going to be taking the purple shade in the Ultimate palette, and I'm just going to lay down the 3 different purples. I'm going to like mix all different shades of purple in together, because there's so many different shades of purple in this Ultimate palette, in the Brights Ultimate palette. So there is going to be a lot of different shade mixing. So for this eye, it's going to be the purple first. So let's get into doing that. I am going to try and recreate it as possible as I can. I don't want to mess it up. I'm kind of like worried that I'm going to mess it up, and I don't want to mess it up. And this brush is not wanting to blend out very well. Because I did do like a different mix-up, as you guys probably could see on the picture. I did do like some different kind of color mixes up. So it was sort of like a tie-dye looking thing, but it was still rainbow element-esque. You know what I mean? You catch my drift. I'm going to go deep into this kind of like fuchsia purple. And just take that down a little bit just to blend them in together, because on one eye we can only do so much too. I might go in with that really light purple and chuck the light purple over it just a little bit, just to give it that whole other tone. Okay, now I'm going to dip into, I think it was the blue. So I'm going to take the blue in the Art Pop. What is this one? This one is Art Throb. So if you guys own the Art Throb palette, I'm going to be taking that blue right there. And then I'll probably be jumping into the different blues in the Ultimate palette too. So as you guys can see, I'm taking a lot of different pigments from different palettes and making them basically a color play on my eyes. And now I'm just going to take, these 2 blue shades here, these two here. I'm just going to transfer them in color as well, just to add a little bit more of dimension of the blue, just so we can get, you know, all these colors sitting together really nicely. As you guys probably can see, that's what I'm trying to do. I have so many like palettes with all blue different shades in them, so it makes it very hard to choose. I'm going to go into the Sugar Trip one as well and take the deeper darker blue, which is this one here. I'm going to take that Yes, I know. I have so many different blue shades here. It's insane. But it works because we have so many different colors to work with as well, which makes them like all bright and different and unique as well. So that is really awesome that we can take different shadows as well and kind of mix them together. I think that's a really cool idea. So I am going to go dip into this kind of like glitter kind of purple, and I'm going to put that back over the purple. I know that you guys, this is going to be a very long video because I'm going to be using different tones too into the colors, just because I like to go, as you guys probably know, I'm kind of like inspired by color, and you guys probably will see that as I go along in this video because I am such inspired by color. So the next shade is green. Now I think I'm just going to go I think I'm just basically going to go and take some different green glitter shades as well, and also like apply them to my eyes because we're going to make this red, orange, and yellow. So I think I'm going to take all green and just put green in this section. You know what I mean, like a play on different colors. Just something different and unique and inspirational, I guess. So I think I might go take the lighter green and kind of add the lighter green here. And I'm using that really nice light green in the Ultimates Bright palette. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the darker green in the Ultimates palette and just go on top of that one just to make it a little bit darker in color. I know I've got so many different greens, so you guys are going to see like a gradient of all different greens. So the next I might go in with the glitter shade and put that just back over the white kind of lime, key lime kind of shade. And that's just this glitter one here, which is this bad boy right here. I'm just going to take that and apply that over the top of the light lime green in the Ultimates Bright palette. I'm just gonna, because it's got glitter in it too, which makes it like a cute color as well, so we can like add some glitter. And then I'm gonna take the other green, I know there's a lot of greens, in the Sugar Trip palette, which is this one here, which is really nice lime green. I might add a little bit into like that bit as well, on top of the darker green. Might go in again with the darker green on top of it. And now I think I'm going to go in with the last green shade of this whole thing. And I'm going to take this really nice dark green from the, from the Art Throb palette, which is this one here. These are all NYX. I did break the lid, so I am feeling kind of bad that I broke the lid of that. I got it in a Bella box and I like opened it too fast and I was like, oh shoot. So I'm going to take the darker green and add the darker green on top of the other green. Sometimes, again, I like to use my fingers for this thing. I mean, sometimes a lot of people don't like people using fingers for their stuff, but I wanted to use fingers because fingers also help swatch the product a little bit better. Not so better, but it gives more like a precise application, I guess, is more of what I'm trying to say. Sorry. And then I'm going to take my favorite green, which we're going to take that green from the Sugar Trip palette, and I'm basically going to take that and put it into the inner corner of my eye so we can add like a sparkle to this whole look. Like so. There we go. There's one eye done. Now on to the next eye. So now on this eye, I primed it with the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. So I'm just going to take the same brush that I was using before and kind of, what I might do is I might spray some of just like a spray, a watered down spray cleaner, and just give it a bit of a spray and clean it off so we can add the new colors in, and hopefully we can have that dry. I might dry it on my shirt. I mean, I'm wearing a different shirt, but it doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of different palettes. So I'm going to dive into the Sugar Land of Lollies palette, and I'm going to be taking this super duper nice red, and I'm basically going to maybe do the red on here and then go down. So let's get into this eye. Basically, it's recreating my look that I showed you guys in the video of me talking, but I'm gonna also take a different approach on it as well, because instead of just being so plain, it's not plain, it's a little bit different too, but it was basically, I was sitting around in my house. This is a little chit chat with me. I was sitting in my house, and the Pride theme came up for like it was Pride Month, so I decided that I really wanted to do this look, and then I sort of kind of inspired rainbow and like different pride colors, and then that's what I came up with. So it's very different and very unusual. So I'm also going to be taking the deeper dark red tone in the Sugar Trip Squad palette, and I'm just going to be putting that down as well. Again, I do have a couple of different eyeshadow palettes that I kind of wanted to put into this look as well, because I kind of have a lot of dupes of, not dupes, but a lot of the same color. So I kind of did want to kind of add them into this look as well. So we've got all different kind of colors happening and not just like one of a tone of certain colors, if you know what I mean. So the next shadow I'm going to be taking is I'm going to be taking the orange. So again, because I don't have orange in this palette, I'm basically going to be taking the orange in the Sugar Trip Squad palette and putting that down, and then grabbing the one from the Ultimates Brights palette and putting that down as well, so you guys can see that I'm not just using one product, I'm using all different products. I'm not just basically using the same shadow, I'm doing different shadowed looks and stuff like that as well. So I'm going to dip into this orange. It may be a little bit dark because this thing is a wet, but I guess I shouldn't have put it in a wet, but oh well. Makes the color stand out a bit more, which is good. Really, you can use any shadow that you really want. Again, I am just trying to basically put them into the crease here and kind of like add it to my eye, just so it's covering my whole eye. And again, it does sort of get this to this stage, and this is where I get just like a spray and on a damp cloth and kind of like wipe the excess off, just because it's easier that way, and then you just like clean it as you go. It's something that I've been doing for a while. So I'm going to be taking the yellow in the Advart Pop Surreal My Heart palette, which is this really nice light yellow, which is this baby right here. Just because we are going yellow as well, we're adding yellow into this, so it's like a rainbow look. I am basically taking different yellows from different palettes too. So I'm going to be taking the these two yellows here, and I'm going to be putting them just in my eye That one's wet now. Jeez, why does it have to be wet? Don't you love that? Actually, I might use my fingers for these. This yellow came broken. Yeah, I was a little devastated. I actually got it from Dollskill because Australia didn't actually have it in stock when I wanted to get it. So I basically jumped on to Dollskill and actually bought the palette. I don't have any receipts for them. These ones, I do have receipts for the finishing powder that I'm going to just put over the top of it after. Okay, and then I'm going to take this mustardy kind of yellow and put that into my eye as well. Just that we're going to get different colours of yellow, so hopefully we have all different shades of yellow in there, so you guys can see that I did use a lot of different shadow palettes as well. I didn't just use, you know, one or two. I used a lot of different colours. All versatile colours. And now I'm going to take the I Love You So Mochi palette and I'm going to take the really nice sparkly yellow and I'm going to put that into my inner corner, and oops, accidentally dug into the blue one, which is terrible. Oopie daisy. Oh, look, it's in my fingernail now. That's sad. That's terrible. It's all good, I'll get it out. Good job. Dip my finger into it and kill it. That's nice. So I'm going to take another little, just a little brush, and I'm going to see what I did. I dented the pigment. That's so bad. I'm going to take the squishy yellow one, which is got some glitter pigment in it, and I'm just basically going to put it in the inner corner of my eye just to give it a pop of colour. Yeah, there we go. There you go. How cute is that? So now I'm going to go on and do the liner for you guys. So you guys, I'm going to do the liner and yeah. So I'm going to be taking the colours that I used and I'm going to be putting them underneath my eye as well. So I'm going to take the Ultimate palette and I'm just going to use the shades out of the Ultimate palette. And I can't even remember how I did this. No, okay, I think I did it that way too. Oh, really, eye? Don't play up on me today. My eye's playing up on me. Doesn't like me. Oh, it's having a sad moment. Okay. I'm going to be taking the green. Damn eye, don't do this. I don't want you to do this to me. And then I'm going to take, what was it? It was that lime green, wasn't it? You guys can sort of see how I put the tones underneath my eye. We'll do it like that. Okay, so the next I might just grab a little bit more of that really nice sparkly green and just kind of extend that under my eye as well. My eye is really not having me today. It really doesn't like it. Well, tough titties. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so the next palette I used was, I'm just going to go in again with all the same ones and kind of like do an underline under my waterline. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you just take the colors from like the colors that you used in your waterline, and then you just take the shadows and kind of adjust them together to put it in your waterline, like so. And I'm just trying to get all the orange, so the orange, you can see the orange, because I did put orange in there, but technically you can't really see it, which is a little bit annoying, because I was like, you should be able to see it. You guys can see it, right? I'm hoping that you guys can see it, because this artistry is something that I really like doing. And then I might get that yellow again from the sparkly palette and just do that in there too, just to give it some more sparkle. And there we go. Now it's time to do my eyebrows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eyebrows and basically just, I was going to put something on them, and now I'm just like, I don't know whether to put a white base in them or just keep them like they are and just put color in it. And I think I might just put color in it, because we're going for that interpretation. So again, I'm just going to pick up all the same colors that I used before, and I'm just going to do my brows for you guys. You guys probably can't really see them that well because we've got a color underneath it, but hopefully we can do the brows and yeah, get the show on the road. So I also am referring to my image again and basically just checking out what I did, and I know what I did. It's just very hard to remember what I did. You know when you get like, you know how people say they get writer's block? Well, I get makeup block, where I can't remember what I did. That's why I'm referring to the image. If you guys want to see the image, I will leave the image at the front for you guys to see it, because then you guys will know that I did try to refer to the image the most. And I am using just all NYX products too, so that's another really cool thing. So if you guys own any of these palettes, you can recreate this look. Today. Oh, I did fully put all colors in them. Okay. I was like thinking there for a second. I'm like, what did I do again? Now I can't. At the time I used a different product. At the time I used a different product to these. But these work as well. They work to recreate the look just as fine. Like, they're amazing. That's why I like NYX's product, because I do really like that the Ultimate palette is finally here in Australia. It's really cool because these are the colors that a lot of people like. I love the rainbow colors. If you are a big rainbow fan like me, you will probably be in love with these colors because they're just so vibrant and so beautiful as well. And they work so well together. So what did I do? I did green. So I don't think I can fully get to the purple, but I'll try to make that work. We'll pick up some of the blue and add a little bit in there, and then we'll grab the purple and we'll add the purple at the end. There we go. One brow done. On to the next brow, which is really fun. I really like doing brows. Okay, time to recreate the other brow, and I'm just going to be doing the same thing as I did on the other one. So you guys, probably will realize that I'm doing the same on each eye. It's just that slowly trying to make it kind of work. See, I have like these weird brows where one brow works so good for me, and then the other brow doesn't want none of it. Doesn't even want to play. So I like to extend this brow and make it kind of work too. But sometimes this brow just doesn't want to work for me and has it in for me and absolutely hates me sometimes. And I'm just like, dude, brow, why you gotta play me like that? So now I'm going to do the rainbow on my head that I did. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take the eyeshadows again. I'm basically using a lot of the eyeshadows to create these looks, to create this look, but I'm just going to take all the same shades that I took before and do a rainbow on my head, and easy peasy. So I'm now going to be taking the Ultimate Brights liners to do the liner. So I think I'm just going to go in with as big as detail as I can. What I'm looking like, it's going from purple first. So we'll do the purple first and then we'll do that. I kind of want to do like more of a bigger kind of idea behind it. So I'm going to try to build it up as chunky as possible. So you can see the liner. Okay, that's the purple. Then we're gonna go blue. And the blue one I'm using is, what am I using? The Vid Sophia one. I'm gonna try to make it pretty chunky so you guys can actually see it on my eye. That. The next shade down is the green. I've got two different greens. So I think I'm going to go in with the lime green first, and I'm going to add a little bit of the lime green. As you can see, I am going over the blue a little bit, but that's so I can sort of concentrate on what I'm doing. Because if I couldn't. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take the dark green, which this one is, what is this one? This one's Vid Envy. They have so cute names for them. Okay, so I'm just going to take the Vid Envy and I'm going to take that a little bit longer on the eye. Just because we need to fit the orange one in too. So it goes from green and then we go yellow, which I'm taking the halo in the NYX one. And I'm basically just going to take halo and put halo over the top of that green one. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. I just made a boo-boo. Yeah. Hope no one notices that. Should be fine. Didn't really make that much of a boo-boo. Just makes the liner look thicker. You can't really see the green, which sucks, but it's there. You know it's there. And then orange, which this one isn't. This one is just an orange liner. And as you guys can tell, I'm doing a very bad job of it. Oh, I feel like I'm doing a very bad job of it. And then red, which is fire. And we put that at the end there. It's very hard to do these without going over the other colours. So do keep in mind that I did struggle a little bit. And then I'll just go over them again just to make sure I've got opaque on some of them. Like the orange one needs to be more opaque, but it's gonna take a while to dry the orange one, so I have to. See what happens, and then you make a mistake and then it just goes everywhere. It's like one of the fun things. So I'm now going to do this eye with the liner, and I'm just going to do it the same way that I did it last time. So I'm just going to grab a corner of my eye and kind of like line it up as good as I can get it. It might mess up, and I feel bad if I do that. So bear in mind with me, I've got to get it straight or else I'm not going to be happy with it. Because you know me, everything has to be precise because I'm that kind of person. Okay. It looks alright, but let me just... You know how hard it is to do this stuff on camera? You have no idea, guys. You have no idea. I do tutorials on camera, but this is another thing. This is extreme tutorial. This is like never seen me do before, so it's quite different to what I usually do, and I feel so bad if I mess it up. And this is just an orange eyeliner. Again, we're just basically. The orange one takes a while to dry, so sometimes I have to do like in-betweeners too, so I am sorry for that. Okay, now it's the yellow. I'm doing all the same things that I did before, just... Oh, see what happens? I get some of that on my eye. Not a smart idea. I'm just gonna take a little sliver of this one, that green, that really light green again. Oh, actually, it's dark green, isn't it? Sorry, messed that one up. I feel like I could do this eye better. Is it just me? Don't you love that? When you can do one eye better than the other and then you mess up the other? Oh, God. I'm laughing at myself because I think I'm such a tool bag sometimes. Yeah, it takes a very steady hand to do this stuff. And I'm sorry, but it really does. It's like being doing so much stuff. It's just so hard to concentrate sometimes with this stuff. And see how I'm going wacky with it now? I'm hoping with the purple I can tie it all in. Wow, okay, I did a wonderful job of that. There you go. Girl got skills. And that's the rainbow eye. Wow, okay. Oh, sugar. I'm surprised I did a good job of that. Okay, so that is the eyeliner done. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of the jumbo white pencil, and I'm just going to put that in my waterline, and then I'll get to doing the clouds as soon as I can. And yeah, I'm going to put a wig on after this. As you guys can probably tell, I've got no wig on at the moment. The wig will come after I do all the other stuff. So what I did before, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little brush, and I'm gonna take some of the blue and of this, and what I'm gonna do is this blue here. I'm gonna take that and put that at the bottom of my milk waterline and kind of put some blue in it just to look like I am, I guess, crying tears is what I would call it. Crying tears? Crying tears. Okay, so I'm gonna take just a white, you can use a white pencil. I'm just going to be taking white paint because I find that the white paint is just easier to use. I could have used the pencil, but I really wanted to use my white paint to do this. So all I do is kind of do shapes of a cloud, and then all I do is kind of fill it in with some of the white, and then that looks like a cloud. And sometimes it does take a steady hand to do something like this, because I feel like sometimes I'll make like a mistake sometimes, and sometimes I freak out that I make mistakes, but it's all good. See, look what happened. I made a mistake and it's leaked into the other cloud. But it's all good. We can salvage that and fix that up anyway. Like basically we can make it into another. Clouds are not all the same shape, so you know what I mean. I basically kind of wanted to do like bigger ones. As well, so I'm just gonna like try to do bigger ones and small ones and little ones and all that hoo-ha or jazzy stuff. Sometimes the paint can be a little runny too, so like you gotta find a consistency, but I have trouble with that. I think we all have trouble with that. And also sometimes I'll go back over the clouds just to add a little bit more dimension in them and just fix them up so they actually look like full clouds. Because sometimes I find that I make boo-boos and mistakes and they don't actually look like clouds. But I guess it's me trying to produce something that doesn't probably look like a cloud. I don't know. This was like one of my favorite faces that I did. Like when I did it for Pride Look, I was so inspired by it that I had to like double look at it to see how I did it again, and I was just like, oh my god, I love it. Sometimes you do artwork on like yourself and you love it so much that like you're just so inspired by it. And this was definitely one of those, like I was very inspired by my own like painting that I did on my face. And like it's insane because I was so inspired by it that it like literally everyone was like, why are you so inspired by it? I'm like, well, it's my own art. Why wouldn't I be inspired by it? So I think I might do some clouds here, but not too many because I don't really want to do the face properly with them. I mean, I know when I did this, I basically put more clouds on my face than I was supposed to. But I just want to do some clouds and then it's probably, you guys can't probably see it, but it's a cloud, you know. I don't know, they look a little bit like, a little bit different. I think that is it for the clouds. Maybe I could try and do a big one up the top of my head maybe, but I know that that's going to be basically covered with a wig, so you're not really going to see that. That's the only thing that I didn't want to basically do, is cover the part where the wig's going to be. That was all. I didn't want to, you know, like fully cover that. Okay, I think that I'm going to leave the clouds at that. So now I'm going to do the tears that I wanted to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to just grab a couple of glue that I've glued. And so what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take a little bit of these little droppy things, and I'm going to basically take these little drops and I'm going to coat them with a little bit of blue, glitter or a pigment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour them with the Wind palette from NYX in Your Element Wind palette. And I'm just going to take a brush and basically just do that. And then I'm going to add them to my eyes. And then I'm going to do a lip. And yeah. So I'm going to take some of the whiter color of that and see if I can get them bluish. Maybe we have to use a different... Actually, you know what? I think they might just look alright without putting pigment on them, but I think if we're really going for some sparkle and some like teal looking inspired kind of thing, I'm guessing that we want to go a little bit of color. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of like glue or something and just going to use that to glue it down. Just because that's what you do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stick. Damn, I kind of messed that one up. Oops. Okay, for some reason it doesn't want to. Come on, stick, little buddy. You don't want to do this to me, buddy. It's really hard because you gotta try and hold onto it while it sticks to your face. That's the only downfall with the tears is you literally have to stick them to your face or else they don't want to stick. They are a pain in the butt, that's all. They are awesome though. They're something that is really cool to play with, definitely. So again, I'm just going to give some of them like a little shimmer, and then I'm just going to dip them in a bit of glue, just to like eyelash glue, and just stick them onto my face, like so. They're pretty fun to play with. I love them. They just add a different look and a different style, I guess. It's something different that not a lot of people do, I guess, is more of the point. That's why I like doing them and sticking them on my face and stuff like that. Always inspired by other people and like their creations, and sort of see their creations, and I love it. And then it comes into my head, and then I get really excited when somebody does something and I can like see that like they're basically so interested in stuff like me. Yeah, I'm just talking, sorry. I'm just trying to talk while I do the video. It may sound so bad. I'm getting a lot of glue on my fingers. I'll probably come back with see what happens. Sometimes they just don't want to stick, and that's a pain in the butt, but that's what happens. But then comes the fun bit, and the next bit I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take some of the some of the halo graphic stuff, and I'm just going to take that and use that on the clouds as a highlighter. Also, I might take a little bit of the this winter wonderland one and just use that as well. But I'm just going to take a little brush and I'm just going to basically pick up the pigment of this one's the mermaid one, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm just going to take that and add some glow to my face. And I'm going to add some glow on these little tears as well, just to give them a little bit of a shine. Just something inspirational. Just because I really like this glow stuff. And it makes you glow like you're a princess or something. It's so cute. I love it. You can never go too heavy with this stuff either. And I might take a little bit of the light, this really nice glitter pigment from Wind, and add that as well, just so we get like a highlighter kind of color going in with our theme. Just because I like to basically be glowing and have sparkle on my face. I'm going to put some around here too, around my head. And now I'm going to take some of the white highlighter in this palette, in the Sugar Trip Squad palette, which is this one here. Really nice ultra blue kind of color, and I'm just going to chuck that on my cheekbones as well, just to get some double action happening, because we know we like highlighter. I love highlighter. Highlighter makes you sparkle to the gods. It's amazing. I love highlighter. Yeah, I'm obsessed with highlighter. Don't ask, and don't ask why. I'm just obsessed with highlighter. It's just a thing. So pretty. I especially love this stuff. This stuff is like the bomb. You can basically just like jazz up and make everything so like glittery and pretty. Now it's time to add my finishing touches, and I'm just going to basically take a lip color and also a spray, and I'm going to spritz my face. I was going to add a little bit more of tears, but I think too many tears might make it look a bit weird. So I think I'm just going to go with maximum less tears, and I might add some more clouds on my face. But I'm going to do a lip. The lipsticks I'm going to take are these little tiny mini ones, which are the soft metallic ones, and I'm going to do mint on the top, and I'm going to do lilac on the bottom, because I am such an inspiration of this color. I live for your pastels. And it goes with the theme too. It has to. I'm gonna let them dry. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and do some more clouds on my face. Just a couple more so you guys can see that I'm still doing it. I might do a little bit some here somewhere. So the last bit, I just put my wig cap on and my wig, and the last bit that I have to do is just put on the Mint Julep mascara in just the Mint Julep. Come on, wig, don't get in between. Got in my eye then. Damn. We're keeping keeping with the candy theme. And that is my look complete. Now I'm just going to put some spray on my face and keep the wig out of the way. And I'm just going to take the NYX Dewy Finish spray, and I'm just going to spritz that all on my face and my wig while I'm at it, because it seems to hit the wig too. And I'm going to bring the wig onto my face, and that is my look. I hope you guys, okay, damn, now it's twisted and nodding, damn wig. Sorry guys, it's gonna twist because it's been out of its packet. But this is the look complete. I hope you guys like it. I loved creating it for the NYX Face Awards. I hope you guys love the wig and love my tutorial on how to get this amazing rainbow inspired look. Thank you very much for watching it, and I hope I have done NYX proud with recreating this look. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite look. I am like still inspired by it, which is insane because it's like my favorite look. But I hope you guys loved watching me recreate it. It is so much fun to create this type of stuff for like just even entering competitions. It means a lot. I love creating rainbow inspired looks and wearing my wigs with them. Thank you guys. Hope you guys like this look. And my wig is starting to fall off my head because the wig cap is making it fall off my head. But I hope you guys like this look. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you guys very soon. Hope that I get into the top 6 of the NYX Face Awards. It would mean a whole lot to me. But thank you guys for watching this and seeing this look. Don't forget to like, comment, follow me, subscribe to me, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys, and thank you very much. See you guys.